This is Cate Swannell for the MJA. Today we're talking with Editor-in-Chief Stephen Leeder about a couple of things, but mainly the highlights from our 3rd of November issue. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Kate.
First of all, some breaking news today. Climate change has been put on the agenda for the G20 meeting.
Yes, rather delighted with that. You recall that there was an open letter to the Prime Minister that we published in the MJA recently, and rather sadly and tragically, the lead author of that, Tony McMichael, died several weeks ago. Yeah. And so it's especially delightful that the thing that he was seeking to have done is going to be done.
Yep.
We don't see this, of course, as a massive breakthrough, but it does mean to say that the G20 people are accepting the fact that for the sake of the health of the population, we need to confront climate change and come up with strategies that secure not only the economic future, but in fact the health future of humanity and beyond.
It does feel like a bit of a step forward, doesn't it?
Mm.
Good. All right, let's look at the 3rd of November. We've got a couple of big series starting in this issue, haven't we? The first one on diabetes.
Yeah, Steve Colligeri, who's really outstanding figure in diabetes in Australia, has the first editorial surrounding a series of papers that will be looking at the treatment of diabetes over succeeding issues. The point he's making is the big gap between what we know and what we do.
Yep. And
that gap includes prevention, whereby people who are at risk of diabetes can be helped to change their lifestyle in such a way that the risk is substantially diminished, but equally importantly, looking at what can be done in clinical practice for people who have diabetes to prevent the development of eye disease, renal disease, cardiovascular disorders of other sorts. So it's very much focused on the preventive angle with regard to diabetes in Australia.
And is this going to be a series of articles over the next few months?
That's the idea, that we would have a pulse, if you will, of diabetes papers that will be looking at aspects of treatment, aspects of prevention, and updating people about what's happening in the world of diabetes. This fits very well, I might say, with a national plan and strategy that's being developed for diabetes with Professor Paul Zimmet, who's another leading figure in Australia, diabetes. So I think the country is taking this with a good degree of seriousness.
Terrific. The other series that starts in this issue is on patient safety.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a nice cover for this particular issue.
Excellent.
All a great tribute to our life-saving community. Safety Between the Flags is the name of a program in New South Wales that has clinical safety as a part of its ethos, and Ken Hillman is talking in this issue of the journal about rapid response inside hospitals, which are pretty dangerous places, and any way that you can improve the safety of being an inpatient is to be sought. Now, Ken Hillman has got a wonderful track record in achieving hospital safety, and his ideas are always worth listening to. He's saying don't wait for the last indicators of risk before you make a move. Right. Identify the patient who is at risk in hospital at a point where intervention becomes very effective, but it's also much simpler. It's a good issue.
Excellent.